Hello, welcome to Sound Bites. I'm your host, Holly Whitfield. I am here today with two lovely guests. One is a return visitor, and one is her first time. We have Daisha McGriff, owner of Shroomlicious. Hello.
Hello.
And Alicia Dixon, owner of Groovy Gratitude Cafe.
Hello.
Welcome, y'all. In this episode, we're going to get into their backgrounds and the projects these two entrepreneurs are cooking up in Memphis. We're also going to talk about an upcoming event, the Umami Amora dinner, which I just love to say, and I'm going to say it at least 12 more times. But first, the people need to know this is Sound Bites. It's the Daily Memphian's weekly dining podcast. It's a part of our free podcast series. No money required to subscribe or listen to these podcasts. Hear the latest episodes of Sound Bites on WYXR Thursdays at 11. We follow that with a Daily Memphian CEO Eric Barnes Sidebar podcast on WYXR. He's talking to Mid-South arts, culture, and civic leaders. But let's just get going. Alicia, for listeners who may not have known you, or may not know your story yet, tell us about yourself. Are you from Memphis? And why did you get inspired to start and open Groovy Gratitude?
Absolutely. So I am actually from Arkansas, Osceola, Arkansas, right across the bridge. Grew up listening to all the Memphis radios, all the Memphis news stations. So Memphis was my life growing up pretty much. But moved here back again in 2019. And my background is in the pharmaceutical industry. So I've worked for plenty of pharma startups, helping them go from clinical stage to commercial stage, logistics and supply chain operations experience. And so with all of that, I've always been a foodie, always loved food, always enjoyed restaurants. I'm a tourist, so, food is our thing.
I didn't know that.
So I actually started, I dipped my toe in the water a little bit, started a cafe with my father in Jamaica. So I own a smoothie shop in Montego Bay, Jamaica. So we did that about 4 or 5 years ago now. And because I cannot work at that smoothie shop because I'm not a resident of Jamaica.
Right.
I was like, all right, we need to do something locally now. So my partner and I, Marquise White, he is a co-owner. He's from Memphis. He's from that area, actually uptown in which Groovy is located. So it means a lot to him to, bring a restaurant into a space where he grew up. The area in which we are is a food desert. So that was really important to us to bring food options to that area in uptown North Memphis. And here we are 2 years later now with Groovy Gratitude, excited about serving the community, creating events, and hosting a lot of wellness events as well.
I love that. You mentioned pharmaceuticals, so wellness, healthcare, all of those things, but also your entrepreneurial spirit.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So I did not know I could be a creative, first of all.
Yeah.
I'm like corporate America. I thought that was my thing. I was going to stay in it forever.
Were you doing spreadsheets? Were you out there doing
I was doing everything.
I have a friend in pharma doing spreadsheets.
But Memphis brings out the creativity in you.
Oh,
I will say that it's a city that really has so much culture to where you want to jump in and be a part of it.
So tell me, if I haven't been in Groovy Gratitude, what is it like? What's on the menu there? What are your favorite things? An oasis.
As soon as you come in, you're going to hear the music, first of all. That's a big thing with Groovy. We love singing, playing music, really bringing the vibes. But you're going to get a warm welcome as soon as you come in. Really excited to have our customers come in, tell them about Groovy, what they can experience, what all we have on the menu. And so we have cold pressed juices, smoothies, salads, wraps, all the great things when it comes to wellness. But we're not here to say, count your calories or anything like that. It's very balanced. We just want to have fun and be a part of a peaceful day for you, like a place to stop and just enjoy the moment for a minute.
Well, it sounds great. And I definitely want to talk more about the Uptown neighborhood, which is going through a lot of different changes.
Beautiful changes.
Groovy Gratitude, oasis, peaceful.
It's groovy.
Yeah.
It's groovy.
It's like this set we have right here.
Yes.
Which is nice, by the way.
Yes.
It's nice. All right, Daisha, you've been on the show before. People
Yes.
need to go back and listen to the previous episode. We'll link it on dailymemphian.com and in show notes. But for listeners, give us a quick version of yourself and where Shroomlicious and your brand is right now. I know you are working through it.
I am on the grind, and I love it.
Yeah.
So I'm Daisha, known as the Mushroom Queen. Did not give myself that name, for the record. My supporters gave me that name, and I take value in ownership of it. Shroomlicious is more so doing pop-ups now. We realized that we want to kind of take our time transitioning into the next stage. So we are popping up in Chicago. I already have a great response with that. We are doing a couple events with Coffee Black. We have local partnerships with different DJs and stuff like that. So we've just been kind of like steady the pace until we find the right spot. And that has been the biggest thing for us because we haven't found the right spot. We thought we did like twice, but we didn't. And so I've been trying to like really just tap into that. I've also been doing like different Shroomtopia tours, a night in Shroomtopia. I've been to Brooklyn. I've been to Atlanta. We do one in Memphis every year in December. I am big on dinners. I love dinners. And so that's been a part of my portfolio as well with like showing people the different ways you can utilize the mushroom. So that's just me right now. I've just been like taking it slow and step by step, not trying to rush anything.
I think that's great, and it's so smart. And when we talked last time, you were like doing so many different things, and you were like, "I'm just gonna coast," and I was like,
not coasting. I think I found it out like a month later. I was like, maybe I'm doing too much.
Well, I started to make a confession right before we started recording, and I'm going to finish now.
Okay.
I'm actually not a mushroom fan. I've tried so hard to like mushrooms. Now, I have had some of your dishes. I've had the tacos. I've had, some of the crispy mushrooms that you do, and that's getting there.
Okay.
For me, it's a texture thing.
It's a texture thing.
It's a little too squishy sometimes. Okay. But, I keep trying it, though.
Yeah, don't give up.
So please accept me. Like, I keep trying it. As
You're accepted.
Thank you. As recent as last week, I had a dish at Catherine and Mary's. I went down to the Orpheum for a special day for somebody's birthday, and they had little bitty wild mushrooms in their like pasta dish, and I was like, you know what?
You didn't pick them out?
I'm gonna try it.
Those are the best kind to try. The wild ones,
like little, small, and they were like very tender.
Yeah,
they had like long stalks. Like I wish I could remember exactly what kind, but in this broth, and I was like, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do it, and I did it, and it was pretty good.
Yeah,
I ate another one.
Awesome.
Like 4.
That's good.
I know, my boyfriend was amazed.
Moving on up.
Thank you for the encouragement.
Of course.
But that's my thing. Like, I really don't care for this, but if I see something new with it, I'm gonna keep trying.
Yeah,
I did this with olives successfully, and now I love olives. So I have hope for mushrooms.
So you drink dirty martinis now?
Here and there. There could be a very dirty martini once in a while. It's a good thing to begin a dinner with.
Right.
Yeah. Seriously. Like, get your appetite going. Speaking of fancy dinners, great transition. Let's talk about Umami Amora. It's coming up on June 7th? 19th. Juneteenth, yes.
So Umami Amora is one of my favorite events to do every year. It is about community and collaboration and also like exposure.
Yeah.
Like when I was sitting down thinking about something to do for Juneteenth last year, I was like, I need to collab with as many people as possible. So Kina Burks from Leading in Life Enterprise, I was talking to her at Coffee Black, which is a great community spot. I just met some amazing people today at Coffee Black. And I was just like, hey, like we should do a dinner. I've come up with this idea, Umami Amora. Like umami means, flavor, and then Amora means love. And so I was like, I want, Juneteenth to be a celebration of Black chefs where like people can see the love through food. But I also want to expose chefs that people have not heard of or like, people that they need to know of, you know what I'm saying? So like I wanted to just bring as many chefs together. We kind of get on a call, we talk through some things, and we come up with these different ideas. And so Kina was like, what if we turned it into like a discussion where we actually talk through the event and about like the different dishes. So she assigned the chefs a word, like an emotion. Mine was bliss. And so I wanted to relive the summer cookouts of when I grew up with my cousins. And so my dish was peach barbecue sauce with a baked bean, barbecue baked bean puree, grilled oyster mushrooms with rosemary, with a grilled corn and cabbage slaw. And it was like, and it was great. And so we were able to hear what the guests like were saying. That was like, this reminds me of a cookout. Like this takes me back to this. And Keena was able to like pair everything that we said into like question form, and it just became a whole program. Even down to the decor. Like, you know, we had someone like that partnered with us on the decor, with coordinating the event. Like, I wanted to collab in every aspect I could for this day, like, because I felt like it wasn't being celebrated appropriately. So,
and so this was the first Umami Amora dinner that was last year,
yes,
2025, and so we're coming up on 2026.
Yes, it's the second year, so I'm excited. And when I was talking to Alicia, I was like, man, we need somewhere to have it, because the vision for me has always been like, outside. We had it at Combat Coffee last year, outside, but under the stars in the street. And I was talking to Alicia. I was like, man, can we have it up there? And she was like, yes. And was like, boom, boom, boom. This is how I can help. And I was like, oh, wow, this is great. And so we just been like, you know, planning, feet on the ground, just trying to bring it all to life. And it's next week. So I think we've been doing pretty good.
So we are recording this a little bit in advance. Okay. So people look at the date. This is June 19th. So it's going to be Friday.
Yes, it's Friday. Yeah.
Absolutely. So you have 7 chefs and they're from Memphis.
Yes, they're from Memphis.
Can you tell me a little bit about some of them, either of you?
Yeah, well, one of the chefs, his name is Chef Rico. He works at Biscuits and Jam with Chef Mo. And Chef Mo was a part of Umami Amora last year. And he is an amazing chef. He's more so like a sous chef, but he's just an amazing chef. Very creative, very passionate. And so when I was working with him, he helped me on some gigs. And I was just watching him in the kitchen. And I was like, you know, people need to know that you're really talented. Like, you know, he was just like, what you mean? I was like, you're talented. People need to know. I want you to be a part of Umami Amora. And he agreed. We have Chef Cameron from Hog and Hominy. We have Chef Vino from Gem Dining. So we have like a lot of great chefs. And like even with Chef Vino, he's helped me create different menus for some of the things that I've done. But he doesn't really like the spotlight. So I'm like, you're getting the spotlight, buddy.
Just a little bit of a spotlight,
yeah.
buddy.
Like, do I have to take a picture? And I was like, yeah,
you do.
And I'm going to blast you on social media. You know? And so that's what I like to do. I like to bring people. Hilarious. You know, and then I challenge myself. Like this year, I got the dessert course, which I'm not great at dessert, I feel like, but it's a challenge, you know? So I've like we are like all coming together, and the theme this year is based around the Harlem Renaissance.
Yes. And
so we really want to like bring that back to life, and just the creative juices, and we have music available. It's just going to be a great event. It's my favorite event.
I noticed that the dress code is a Renaissance inspired, and I had 2 different visions in my mind.
Yeah.
One was like, you know, Italian Renaissance and like the dresses and the pointy hats and the princess stuff. Yeah. But the other one was like a Harlem Renaissance. Yeah. Like, how should people interpret that? However they want?
However they want. We just require it to be shades of brown.
Shades of brown.
And that matches the whole aesthetic of the event. And that, you know, we planned that last year without realizing how it would actually look on like a camera or in the photos or whatever. And it was just beautiful. So it was like, okay, Harlem Renaissance theme, shades of brown.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, Alicia, tell us about what the setup is going to be like.
Absolutely.
So and what the space is like, yeah.
Absolutely. So I know a lot of people probably saw Groovy Gratitude. It's a small space. It's 600 square feet, but we're having it outside, and that's the beautiful part of it. We've hosted many events on our block, so I was excited to hear. Actually, we had just had an event on our block, and Daisha was a part of that event, and that vision came to life even more being a part of our event. So I'm excited that we're blocking off the street and getting tables laid out across the street and sharing food together. That's what excites me the most. One thing I definitely want to make sure I call out the Kent. They've been a great partner in this as well, because they're going to assist us in the kitchen space to make sure the chefs have enough space to do their creation. So shout out to the Kent as well.
It's a great venue.
Yes, we have an amazing community in Uptown that we all really work together to support each other. So excited about that. And it's Groovy Gratitude's second anniversary. It's our 2-year anniversary
Right on.
Friday, or this Friday. So we're really excited about that. So to me, it made perfect sense. It's something that my business owner and I, or co-owner and I, we always wanted to have a dinner out in the street. That's what's blowing my mind about this, if I'm being honest. You see it in New York all the time, right? They set it up. They have these wonderful block dinner parties. And so when Daisha came to us and said, should we have it there? I'm like, that's why I was quickly
it's
and
your
absolutely.
Vision.
Yeah. It's coming together,
and I love
you know.
that so much.
Yes. And so I immediately submitted the permits, get all the paperwork done.
Yes,
get
the
your
fun
permits,
part.
people. Always get your permit. But yeah, we're really, really excited for this. It'll be a good time.
I love that. And congratulations again on 2 years.
Thank you. Thank you.
The Uptown neighborhood, and people are like, Uptown, what's up? It's north of downtown is like the most basic way to describe it geographically.
North Memphis. But how else would you describe it? And how has it changed? I mean, I want to be like, how has it changed in the last 5 years? But that's like 2021, like, how's it changed in the last 2 years?
7 or 8 years?
No,
2 years?
no.
Yeah, we either need to go before pandemic or much
No,
more
for sure.
recently.
Yeah.
So let's say the last 2 years.
So I will say we are, of course, new to the community. Definitely shout out to everyone in Uptown that keeps it a great neighborhood. One thing I love about being a part of the Uptown community is it's very intentional. So from community meetings to us as business owners coming together and strategically planning out events in Uptown, making sure we're supporting each other. Like I mentioned, the Kent, Varsity Spirit. You have Grind City Brewery, which we do a lot of events with as well. And so there's many more businesses over there, of course, that we work with, but it's really a community over there. That's what really makes me proud about being in Uptown. Our entire block, there's a Pilates studio next to us, which really makes it fun. And then on the other corner, the main Wilding Flower Shop. So if you come to Uptown at this point, you really can find a lot of things you need. We're really growing as a community to provide not only access to those who live there, but, you know, further out downtown, North Memphis area, really want to make sure that they have access as well.
It's kind of like it's this, not the bridge, but it's the area. It's part of North Memphis, but between downtown and the rest of North Memphis. And people really need to think about downtown beyond just Beale Street or Main Street.
Absolutely.
Because there's a lot going on over there.
There's a lot to discover.
And it's pretty.
Yeah,
and it's
pretty
space. It's not as, crowded a little bit.
It's chill.
And one thing I think that has surprised me the most about Uptown is we get a lot of visitors, a lot of travelers, because we're right next to 40, right? And so it's a quick stop off of the highway. And so being a part of, why people stop and have a great experience in Memphis on their road trip is also a beautiful thing for sure.
I think locals can sometimes underestimate how much visitors, especially visitors from far away or from other countries, UK, South America. We have a lot of visitors from those places. People don't realize that, and they don't realize how willing those people are to explore.
Absolutely.
You see them walking down Union from downtown to get to Sun Studio.
Yes.
And you're like, what? Oh, well, they're ready for it. And so I'm sure you get that too. Then they're like, I'm so thirsty. It's so humid. And you're like,
now they need a smoothie.
Here's a smoothie. That's perfect. Let's talk about events. Like, we kind of got into this on earlier this year, Daisha, about it's these experiences, these events, these pop-ups. Like, there's got to be kind of an extra element of sparkle or an extra element of exclusivity, even limited space, something to really get people to take action, stop scrolling and buy a ticket, if I'm being honest. And that is really fun, but I know that it also presents challenges.
Yes.
Because you're kind of having to pull off an event. Yeah, every time.
I think that I've learned in Memphis, you have to find the right type of event, the right price point, and really just focus on like who you're targeting. Like, so like a Shroomtopia event is more of a high-end event, and it's a little bit more expensive. But Sip and Slurp is our ramen, all-you-can-eat ramen event. We have music and noodles, That's it. And sell out every time.
Yeah.
And people are like waiting at the door for us to come, to come in, and they're like just attacking the noodle bar, you know? So events like that, just figuring out how to do more things like that in different ways, you have to be strategic. And some of those people, they've never heard of Shroomlicious or anything else, because like a part of the event, I'll get on the mic and like, hey, have you guys heard of Shroomlicious? And they're like, no.
Brand awareness. Awareness.
And it's and for my events, it's vegan. So it's just like they don't even care that it's vegan. It's just like they want to be able to be a part of this type of event. So that has been my experience, just finding the right type of event and then how to kind of recreate it so many different times. So it's been a challenge, but I think that, I've gotten out of all of the times I've attempted everything. Like I've had taco parties. I've had, all types of stuff, listening experiences, and I just found that like, like a model like Sip and Slurp, where it's like easy and paired with music and a popular DJ.
I was going to ask you, what is the formula? I know it can differ for different events, but
yeah, to me, it's been like the collaboration piece. I think that people don't realize how impactful that is. Like being able to collab with people of with what they do. You know, so like
their specialty,
instead of trying to like create,
do it all yourself.
It's like, no, like, if Coffee Black, for example, they're good at coffee and experiences as well. They have the space, they have the culture, and I need a space. I need some culture. I need, to be able to bring my experience to life. Why not partner with them? And so that has been helping with me. That's always my motto.
Yes.
It's collaboration. Even with Alicia, like I was like, hey, how will we work together? I think we get a better end result when you bring more people into, the forefront of what you're doing, know? And it's not just like, hey, Daisha put on this great event. I could care less about that. Seriously. Like I really care about what people experience and what they get out of what we're doing. And if I can be the person that creates the idea, creates the vision, or support somebody else's vision, because it's not one way, I can really like help more people be exposed to different experiences. So yeah, I feel like that's the formula: collaboration.
Well, I'm gonna go the other direction because we do like to get real on here. What's an event that you thought was gonna hit, but it really didn't? If you don't mind sharing.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm about to ask you the same question. It can be an event or just something that you tried and you learned something from.
Yes, so I have one.
Okay.
When I had the artist table, which we decided to close down, we had a year at the artist table, so we decided not to do it again. Even that concept, was a hard one to pull off. We had a Sunday soul brunch that we were going to do. It was going to be live music with Trinity Adair. People were telling me they wanted live music. I'm like, okay, cool. You have live music with brunch. This is a nice setup. Yeah. Man, we sold one ticket in like 4 weeks. And I'm like, oh, yeah, we got to cancel, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but that was like something I wanted to put out there.
Say, what do you think when you look back, what do you think
it could have been the price point. We had just worked with Trinity for Valentine's Day. We did like a 3-course meal in collaboration with Chef Mo and Chef Kevin from Kitchen Laurel. And it was great. We sold out. We did really good. But this event, I don't know. I think it was the price point probably. It was all you care to eat, like course by course brunch with live music. And we didn't put any like collabs on it. Maybe that was, it was just something that, the artist table was trying to do. So that hurt because the flyer was nice. The promo was good. We was emailing people.
The plan was there.
And it was just like, okay, let's do it. And y'all told me y'all wanted this.
Sometimes what people say they want
exactly
and what they actually want differ. And I don't think people mean to tell you incorrect information.
Right.
Yeah.
But they do sometimes. We see that a lot. People say, oh, but we want this store or that store. And I've said, I've seen what y'all click on. I've seen what you click on.
And we're not, like, it's the ticket price a lot of times, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Like, Memphis, based on experience and just looking around and talking to people, we don't jump at $75 for a ticket or, if it's $20-$25, it's easier to we see it as a quick, buy and that's easy. But for some reason, I don't know.
I think we should do something where, like, I've thought about doing a campaign where I educate consumers on how much it costs to put on events and partner with people. I'm not trying to, like, ask anyone to do anything for free. Like, so it's like, that's the medium. Like, you know, if you don't have a higher like expenses, then you can have lower ticket costs. That's why Sip and Slurp works. Is broth, noodles, and veggies. And we even limit how many veggies we do, you know, and it's no meat. So it's like, I don't have an expensive, like, you know, grocery list. But like an event like that, we were like it was going to be vegan and non-vegan. We had a performer, you know, so we had to price the tickets at a point where we could be profitable, because that's important in business.
Believe it or not.
Believe it or not. And I had to understand that as I grew, because I love experiences so much, where I'm like, I had to be like, let's do a spreadsheet with the budget.
Yes.
And just make sure that we could do this again, you know. I think we should educate people on that. Like, this is how much it's going to cost to turn this event.
Yep.
You know, this is how much I need to make it, even pay the people that's actually working the event.
I think that would be great. A couple years ago, I did a one-off article I wrote for Edible Memphis, and I actually talked with the folks at Coffee Black a lot for it. And it was about, you know, why am I paying $7 for a latte?
Yeah.
And broke it down into, well, the reason your parents' coffee costs 5 cents, you don't want to know why it costs 5 cents.
Right, exactly.
It was because the labor was not.
Same thing with juice.
Yes,
people are looking at us crazy, like $9 for a juice, and like a lot goes into this juice. I promise. A lot of labor for sure.
Right.
And the quality of the ingredients.
It's all the way down. Every person and not getting paid equitably is so important.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to ask you, what's something that you've done that maybe didn't work out or unfolded differently than you thought that you learned from? This is just part of business.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've had a lot of great events. We host a lot of wellness events, like I said, partner, DJ-led events, all of that. I will say it's not necessarily it doesn't work out or whatever. It's just you expect more people. Like the social media numbers don't equal the attendance all the time. I think that's where we confuse things, right? It'll go viral on social media. Everybody liked it, and they're talking about it, and they're sending, and they're tagging. And you're like, oh, well, then surely 500 people are going to show up. And you're like, oh, 150. That's great. I'll accept it. And you just accept that and appreciate it with gratitude, right? But I think that is, for me, you'll see on social media the interactions, and you're thinking, oh, that means they're going to show up and they're interested.
The reality.
Exactly. Social media is social media. It is not reality.
Yeah.
So you definitely
She said it here first.
Listen, it is not reality. But I think one of the things we're excited about that has got a lot of traction on social media. But last year we had our first summer solstice event at Grind City. Very exciting. That exceeded our expectations, honestly, especially for a first year event. We had over 1,800 people there. Zach Fox was our headliner. So that was great. That was his first time in Memphis. He enjoyed it a lot. And so partnering with DJ Nico, who's a wonderful DJ, Groovy Gratitude, we were excited about that event, and now it's coming up again this year as well, June 27th at Grind City, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. And Zach is coming back.
I was going to say, I know we've written about this. And
yes, he's very excited. Those are the things I really want Memphians to understand as well, is that while other people see the culture and the music that we have, you know, our history, I want us to start appreciating it more too, what we really have to offer, because if other people can come in and invest and come back because they see the importance of it, I want us to see the same thing about our own city, because we're the only ones that can be the drivers of that, right? And be the participants
and we should
in it. And we should be. So we're really excited about Zach, LaChad, and Tommy Wright III. Memphis Legends will be a part of this event as well. And so we want to continue to celebrate. Big part of Groovy Gratitude is celebrating music and going back to who we are as a city, as a culture, really wanting to provide a platform for that, where there's DJs, live music, and bringing it into spaces that you may not expect all the time. It's becoming more of a thing where we're seeing DJ and Pilates,
I was going to say
yoga,
DJs are
right?
having a moment.
They are running Memphis right now. Shout out to the DJs. I love you.
Thank y'all.
Yes.
Thank you for your service. Well, the two of you kind of were alluding a little bit before we got started on how you plan to work more together in the future. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So one of the things that we're very passionate about, or we see a gap currently, is working together as restaurants. Everybody is grinding it out by themselves and kind of struggling on their own. And so we sit down and we have these conversations and we're like, oh, I need this or I need this. And so it's like, well, why don't we work together to figure out what is it that we need? Where are the gaps? How can we make each other better? Because again, not only we're a music city, we're a food city.
Yes.
So if people come here looking for great food, we need to be more intentional about how we're providing that. We want to deliver on a great
Well, if you're
level.
working together, you can also have more buying power with farmers, providers, like suppliers rather.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, we see this business model with restaurant groups, especially in other cities. We have a couple in Memphis, but other cities you go somewhere and you're like, oh yeah, this place is owned by so-and-so who also owns 7 other restaurants.
Exactly.
And you know that they're getting that bulk, food order and other kinds of resources, training for their employees, like all of that stuff. And not everybody wants to be or is in a position to have a, empire.
Exactly.
Right? Sometimes you're just getting in your one spot, in your groove.
And we don't always have access to all the resources, right? And we, meaning Black restaurants, being specific, we don't always have access to certain resources, investors, all these things. So it's like, all right, let's work together then to figure this out. We don't have to drown by ourselves. Let's make sure we're intentional of, all right, you have this resource let's let you be the focus, for the first 6 months of getting mushrooms for Daisha. I've sent mushroom farmers to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to share that information with each other to be better for sure.
I'm excited to see what y'all come up with. I know you're going to keep us updated. Let me give the quick rundowns of these 2 events coming up, and then I'm going to ask y'all most underrated place to eat in Memphis, favorite meal you've had lately.
Okay.
And that's going to be the time we have today. But okay, don't forget Umami Amora 7-course meal served by Black chefs for Juneteenth. It's going to be a beautiful event held at Groovy Gratitude on June 19th at 7 p.m. You can get your tickets online. Just Google it. We'll also link to it at dailymemphian.com. And then also coming up, we have the summer solstice on June 27th, and that's going to be at Grind City Brewing. I'm assuming at the new Grind City Amp.
Yes.
Live music space. And again, that's coming up June 17th, 2 to 10 p.m. Oh, it's going to be beautiful, that sunset on that day out there by the river. Okay, rapid fire question. Underrated Memphis restaurant.
Underrated Memphis restaurant. Oh, man.
It's subjective.
Right. I like Lulu's a lot. I love them, actually. They're like my favorite. I think I can't remember what I said last time.
You also recommended Lulu's, but tell me what's something good you've had recently there or anywhere else, a dish specifically.
I have been cooking at home so much, and
that's good too.
That that has been the biggest thing for me. I've been just like cooking for myself a lot lately. I got a new grill from Weber. Weber sent me a brand new grill.
Okay, we can talk about grills for a while.
But
gas grill or
it's a pellet grill.
Oh, okay.
A pellet grill. It's
nice.
a Searwood pellet grill 600 XL 600.
Yeah. Well, all right.
And
blast off.
They just sent it to me. And so I've been smoking like different types of mushrooms and types of everything. So I don't know. I can't think of off the top of my head. Maybe Alicia should go first.
Okay.
And then I could just like kind of think of some things.
So underrated for me would be El Pollo Latino. It's on Summer, I believe. I don't know for sure if it's Brazilian, but I believe so. But the steak, black beans and white rice is truly amazing with the chimichurri sauce. I mean, like literally really good. So y'all should try that.
Okay.
El Pollo Latino.
yeah.
That sounds Cuban almost.
Okay,
Yeah,
it probably is Cuban.
It's good, whatever
It
it
is,
is.
I
Yeah,
think,
it
actually.
sounds good.
And then a place that I will miss dearly, but so glad they have a downtown location, is Blue Monkey. So we have been eating their grilled chicken wild rice situation. It is so fresh. I love places that feel like I'm cooking at home. And so Blue Monkey gives that for me sometimes. So sorry to hear about the Midtown location closing, but hopefully the downtown location will keep us going.
They had
and
a
we'll get
strong
that fresh.
lunch business. So
Yes.
yeah, I'm
Yes.
sad about that too.
Yes,
I've been
very
thinking
sad.
about Blue Monkey.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna make a pilgrimage soon before they're closed. Good recommendation.
Yes.
So you made me think about guac.
Ooh,
I think
yeah.
I mentioned guac last time. I feel like
Shout them out again.
I like guac.
guac is underrated. I really like guac. And I also like the crazy noodle.
Yeah, I like
think-
crazy noodle
yeah.
too.
So-
What do you get at Crazy Noodle?
I get the veggie ramen. It's so good. And the little pancake thingies. I
Yeah,
can't think of the name of them.
little
Sorry.
pancake thingies.
Yeah.
we can find it from that. Is it spicy?
No, it's not spicy.
Okay.
It's not spicy. It's like a little pancake situation. But it's good. It's good. I think those are the only two I can think of on the top of my head.
That's good. Yeah,
But I love guac. I'm there all the time. He already knows.
He already knows.
He's like,
I love
hey.
that. I like that you make it your business to be a regular where you go. You're like,
Yeah.
They're like, Tasha's here.
Like I don't own my own business.
Right.
It's like, yeah, I'm going to support. If I like it, I'm there.
Same. Another underrated restaurant is Groovy Gratitude.
I was
Oh,
going to say
yeah.
that. I was like, Groovy Gratitude.
Yeah.
We're here. We're here for that.
Yeah.
People
Shrimp
need to
delicious
try it.
whenever we're open.
Right.
Whenever you can catch us.
We're going to follow you. I'm going to link all over the place. If you're just listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts, make sure you head to dailymemphian.com and find the article that's going to go with this story. We are here with Daisha McGriff and Alicia Dixon, respectively, from Shroomlicious and et al. And Groovy Gratitude. They're co-hosting short form co-hosting Umami Amora dinner coming up on June 19th. This has been so fun.
Yes.
We're going to have y'all back again. We're going to get some updates. Y'all are doing too much and we need to keep up. That's all the time we have. This is Soundbites. I'm Holly Whitfield from the Daily Memphian. Like I said, you can listen on WYXR Thursdays at 11 a.m. or wherever you get your podcasts, Apple or Spotify, dailymemphian.com. Don't forget, it's free to listen. You don't even have to put in your email address. It's so easy to get access to the chefs and the people doing great stuff in the Memphis food scene in Memphis, because that's who we're talking to every week.
Yes.
Thanks again, ladies.
Thank you. We appreciate you guys.
Bye.
Stay groovy.